When it comes to names, I'm pretty bad. Now paws and the head are probably the hardest parts of a dog to fabricate or sculpt. Sometimes it's like fingers, hands. Since we pay so much attention to them, if you see a paw, you'll know it's incorrect once you see it, because it'll look kind of funny, kind of darky. Of all the parts of a sculpture, I will spend most of my time on the head. In fact, I usually sculpt the head first. Therefore, if I need to change the scale of the head, the rest of the body will follow suit. That's a little better. Okay, we're going to move on to the hind legs. I'm making an adjustment here so you guys can see it. Let me give you an overall look of the dog first. I'm getting more like a bird's eye view from above, so it looks kind of distorted from what I could tell on the LCD monitor. But that's the angle I'm viewing the piece as I work, so let's see. There you go. I'll lock it there. Hey Alberto, I see your name posted there, but you're not home, bud. Okay, let's look at the diagram for the hind paws here. The front. Here we go. Okay, what do we have? Can you guys see that? One sec. That looks more like the front. That's also the front. Oh, I know what I did. I took an image of the snow. Like, here we go. These are the hind paws here. And for those that are interested, let me show you the book where this is coming from. It comes in handy. This is an atlas of animal anatomy for artists. It's from take that out, W. Allenberg. And this book could be purchased for about $13. I think I got this on Amazon.com, but it's pretty. Let me back this up. I'm not sure if you guys were able to get the whole thing. Here we go. I'm seeing everything in reverse here on my little LCD monitor. Anyhow, back to this here, Animal Anatomy for Artists, W. Allenberg, and from Amazon.com. And this one will cover the horse, the dog, the lion, the cow and bull, the stag, the roe, and the goat. And I'm also going to use this here when I get to my lion portion of the sculpture. I've used the one for the horse in the past, and it's a pretty awesome diagram illustration of those animals I mentioned. It'll show you the bone structure, the muscle structure, get to the lion. Last November, 2008 November, I went to the MGM casino in Vegas, and there in their casino they have lion habitat, and I was able to take images of their lion there. And after viewing their lion, I said, I need to fix my lion, make him a little more realistic. My lion, for the most part, I thought he was done, but after looking at that lion, I said, no, I'm not happy with what I have, so let's rework it. This is cool because it shows you what the nose should look like, the head. This is, I don't know what kind of dog this is. It's somewhat generic. But he almost has the body structure of the Ridgeback. Anyhow, here's the lion. It's hard to tell if this is a young male or a female. I don't see any male anatomy here, so therefore it tells me it's probably a female, but yet again we have the mane growing here. So I think he's trying to more or less tell us somewhere in between. It might be a young male. Yeah, because females don't have that type of mane growing. They do a very nice job illustrating the muscles, the bones, the combination of muscle, bones, how it all fits together. Then you get a bird's eye view. I thought the lions were a lot wider than this here, but apparently not. They're somewhat slim, and what you're seeing is their fur that adds a little more bulkiness to it. And again, nice illustrations on what their legs and paws should look like. And we'll focus on the head quite a bit. I will probably use a combination of this look here, the open mouth, fending off the Ridgebacks. That's basically, and then you get the bull. And I'll be using the bull also for the my bull baiting scene for the bulldogs. Anyhow, that'll come out in the future. Anyway, back to this here. Well, back to where yet? I noticed on Adjusting TV on the archive section, they will take recordings of whatever broadcasting you have at the time. And it appears that people are able to go back and view it and make their own copies of what they actually see there. Okay. Let me just study this really quick so I can follow along. We have the same problem here, not a problem, but it comes down, not quite a 90-degree angle, but somewhat of a slope. The 90-degree coming down, and then we have a little knuckle, or the tip where the nail and toe area connects. Okay, let's work on this piece now. I'm going to focus in on the one paw I will be working on. Just back it up a tad. Okay. Now, since this is on the auto zoom, every time my hand gets in the way, the camera may want to focus on my hand, so maybe it'll distort it, but I'll try not to move.